Hello everyone, welcome. I built a new base, so I thought I'd share it with you guys. Hopefully give you guys some ideas, maybe some tips here and there to help you build your base. This one is a bit more different than my last build. The last one was kind of more like a house, like a big house, if you will. It didn't quite look like a base of operations, but it was pretty homey and I liked it. For this base, I wanted to try something different, something that looks a little bit more like a base of operations, something like that, if you will. And this is how it turned out. I ended up using kind of two-tone, if you will. I used the chum shelter as well as the chum facility. And it turned out actually all right. And I did use the trick to get more height out of your Safi. I guess tip number one, for those who don't know, you can actually put your Safi a little bit higher than the ground floor so that you get that extra buffer on the ground as height instead. So for example, if we take the standard Safi, if I move it high to a rock, you can see the entire square moves up and down. For the standard Safi, you have about 2 blocks of height that you can go. You don't want to go so much where you see solid. So for example, on my left corner, you can see that the green is now a solid, and that means that that's the ground. So if you see that, that is too much. But about 2 squares higher, that will get you an extra 2 more blocks. And it's pretty simple. What you do is you put down the Safi first, anywhere, somewhere that you want to build your house. Then what you're gonna do is just build yourself a couple of steps, 2 steps in this case. Once you do that, delete the Safi, the structure is gonna remain, and now you're gonna build a new Safi, the one that you're gonna keep, and you're gonna put this above on your second step. I believe it is 2 squares up for the standard Safi, and I think for the advanced is about 4 or 5. I did that on this one, however, I didn't go all the way up. I think I only went up like a 2 or 3 squares of height because I didn't feel like I needed more than that, so I just left it at that. The idea is to have a base that is also practical. I wanted something to kind of look cool. So, alright, let's go in, let's take a look. And one thing that I always like is open floor plan, because when it's open floor, everything is easier to access. I have all the bikes and the buggy on this side. I think I have too many bikes, probably one or two too many. Then over there I have the vehicle builder. I'm not too sure what to do with this area. For now it's just empty. I thought it would be cool to have a little bit of a rock inside your building. I cannot change my mind. I cannot regret having this. This was not a good idea. It's definitely a waste of space and it doesn't particularly look good or anything. So that is something that I cannot regret doing. And over here on the ground floor, I have all the machines, everything that I need. And I did a shelf here for all the storage, and there's perfect space at the back for all the water storage. Since you don't need to access each of them individually, you can put them at the back. There's also enough space for this larger storage. I think it's probably perfect for the larger storage. One thing that I ended up not liking is having the chest at the top. I thought that going up it would be okay, but it actually bothers me quite a lot having to kind of go up to the chest above. So I'll probably think of something, a different way of organizing so that I can have all the chests on the same level and still make it look good. Alright, so that is the ground floor. The second floor is just, yeah, it's just like a living space. So everything is just basically decorated with sitting area, bookshelves. I don't have a lot of furniture, so for now this will do. I really like this platform, this loft area here, doing the curve like this. This was pretty good. I really like this, so I think I want to use this for my next build, something larger once I unlock the building parts for the 2 houses, and probably will somehow incorporate this. Over here is kind of like the bedroom area, the bed, the desk, my library, sitting area, and a little display here for the Muad'Dib. one of the reasons why I don't like concrete is because it looks cold from the inside. It doesn't look good. It doesn't look very homey. But changing to the other structure, the stones, the yellow, it kind of gives it a little bit more of a warmth. One thing that I should have done actually is make the first level concrete, the walls on the first level concrete, and stone on the second. Kind of messed up, so just gonna leave it. Alright, now let's take you guys to the kind of like I guess the level in between. So I have these stairs that go up, that goes to the hangar where the thopter is. And down here, I have all my generators. I did not want to have the generators inside because we don't have to access them. You can just refill them using the sub fee. You can refuel all your generators by holding Y here, and it will just refill all of that for you. So I have 8 on this side. I have 4 on the other side, but we space for another 4 if I need more. And on the other side, on the corner, I also have 2 of those wind traps, which by the way, I don't like them. I don't think they're very useful. You don't get water very fast using those. They take filters, and filters actually cost water to make them, so really not the best way to get water. So I just have 2. I thought about having 4 in here. I'm probably not gonna do that now because they're not particularly useful. I also put some stairs here, but from the outside they kind of look like vents, from the outside. I did some on the front as well. And now we come up to the top where I got the ornithopter in here. We have a pentashield. All of these, even though there is gaps in here, is still covered. There's no need to seal the entire place. So this is all good. I kind of have made this again another curve inwards, just to kind of like have, I guess, a balcony or a bridge between the 2 landing pads. And now we come up to the top. So this thing here, originally when I built this thing, I wanted to turn this into like just a control center, I guess, or something, something from the top where you can look down, see the choppers, all that stuff, and just for fun, However, because I am on a path of patrol, so every night, like clockwork, I got the patrol that comes right in here. So I thought about actually I'm going to turn this room into the death steel, the bed for the bodies to get water. And I thought that would be really practical to have that in here. The patrol is literally delivering bodies to me. And I can just take the bodies and I put them in here, and that is it. Probably maybe, I don't know, 3 or 4 beds. And also let me show you guys an overview of this. I use the cellular replicator during my build very often just to see the overall picture, how everything's coming along. So it's really good for that. I'm probably gonna make a few copies of this and take it to the exchange. So if you happen to be in the same server, you can go check it out. Alright, yeah, that is it. Let me know if you have any questions or suggestions. I hope this video was helpful. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Otherwise, enjoy the game, have fun, and I'll see you all in the next video.